lovely students, and welcome back to English with Gift. Today's lesson is figurative language, which is also called figures of speech. A figure of speech is a rhetorical device that has meaning beyond the literal meaning and achieves a special effect by using words in a distinctive way. There are many different types of figures of speech, and the first one you're going to be learning in this video is a simile. A simile is an expression that is used to compare one thing to another using the words like or has. For example, he ran like a cat, lightly and quietly. He ran like a what? Like a cat. A blue moon passed as quickly as an afternoon rain shower. Her blue mood passed as quickly as what? As an afternoon rain shower. You can see that two things are being compared together. So a simile is used to compare two things with the use of as or like. Number two is metaphor. A metaphor is a comparison of two unlike things without the use of the words as or like. For example, he was a statue waiting to hear the news. He was what? A statue. Two things have been compared together here, he and statue, without the use of has or like. The second example says, she was a mother hen trying to take care of everyone around her. She has been compared with her mother hen without the use of as or like. So that is a metaphor. Now let's go on to the next. Number three is hyperbole. Hyperbole is an obvious exaggeration or an overstatement. For example, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. My backpack weighs a ton. So anytime you come across an exaggerated sentence in a text, note that it is an hyperbole. Number four is personification, and it is when a writer gives human qualities to animals or objects. For example, the willow tree shook her long hair, the cat laughed, the newspaper headline glared at me. You can see here that human qualities or attributes have been given to either animals or objects. Number five is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a figure of speech that uses a word to describe or imitate a natural sound made by an object or action. Words that sound like what they mean. For example, pow, zoom, tweet tweet, is, booze. And let's see more examples in sentences. The firecracker made a loud kaboom. The ball went swish as it hit the net. I knew the car was going to break down because it went shook, shook, shook. All of these are examples of onomatopoeia. Number six is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant sound in words occurring near one another. For example, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. You can see that in this sentence, the consonant sound P has been repeated in so many words in the sentence. The second example is Sally sells seashells by the seashore. The consonant sound S has been repeated in the sentence. Number 3, come and clean the chaos in your closet. The consonant sound k has been repeated. The next sentence reads, the big bad bear scared all the baby bunnies by the bushes. Now, the consonant sound b has been repeated in the sentence. The next example, shut the shutters before the banging sound makes you shoulder. Now, the consonant sound sh has been repeated in that sentence, and the last one, which is go and gather the green leaves on the grass, the consonant g has been repeated. So anytime you come across a sentence that contains words that begin with the same consonant sound, then that figure of speech is alliteration. Number 7 is idiom. Idiom is an expression with a meaning different from the literal meaning of the words. For example, I got cold feet before my speech. It means I was scared. So anytime you come across an idiom, note that it has another meaning that is different from the literal meaning. It has a deeper meaning, a denotative meaning that is different from the surface meaning. Now let's look at another example. My boss gave me the green light. It means that my boss said yes. Draw the curtains means close the curtains. Put the light out, it means turn off the light. Number 7 is oxymoron, which means using two opposite terms or words side by side. For example, a peaceful war, a generous cheapskate, dark sunshine, tragic comedy, virtual reality, unbiased opinion, definite maybe. Now, if you look at all of these examples, you are going to realize that the words are opposites, but they have been used side by side. So anytime you come across such words, know that it is an oxymoron, okay? Now we're going to be moving on to test your knowledge. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Yeah, let's test your knowledge. First question reads, he clattered and clanged as he washed the dishes. Now, what figure of speech is this? Type your answer in the comment section. Is it a simile, onomatopoeia, hyperbole? Okay. Yes, it is an onomatopoeia. Number 2. Life is a beach. Okay. Is it a metaphor, alliteration, or a simile? It is a metaphor. Next question. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Is it an hyperbole, a metaphor, or onomatopoeia? Okay, that's the answer. It's an hyperbole. The next sentence reads, the buzzing bee startled me. Is it an hyperbole, onomatopoeia, or a metaphor? Okay, the correct answer is onomatopoeia. The last question is, the sun draped its arms around my shoulders. Is it a personification, oxymoron, or a simile? Okay, the correct answer is personification. Well done if you made it to the end of this lesson. I'd like you to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on notification button to receive my next lessons. Bye!